I want this to be able to dig here, pretty much. Hello, this is Hasslord, playing with you another round of Pokemon Auto Chess. There is, I think, at least 2 possible ways of playing this. But yeah, we missed the ground portal here, so I think I'll try for a normal type start. Could be also like a Flora game. Let's go for Flora. We should dig nonetheless. Thinking about going for Rock 2. That's actually making a lot of sense with these items. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, what do we have? We have a magnet, a twisted spoon, and never melt an ice. I think it is the never melt an ice, like always here. And I think we have to play for rock. I don't have too much Flora stuff going on here. We didn't hit babies. Yeah, I don't have equipment for Flora. Okay, we do get the charcoal, which means a lot in this early round. So I can combine the charcoal for a shell bell. Let's use this early Pokemon for a temporary hold. This is a temporary holder of items. Hopefully I can win the first round here against Trongdong. I should be able to, since I have 2 items more than him. And it's pretty much exactly the same team. So we should definitely win here. Okay, I'll go for 20 gold then. Good. Next item will be a Soul Duel, pretty sure about this. Soul Duel can be used later on some support unit, so I'm trying to play a Soul Duel now. Hello, hello TLS, thanks for joining in. I think I want to play the Nidoran here instead of trying to get 30 gold here. I'd rather have my win streak going on if I'm allowed to. Ooh, that's a Nidorina. I don't think we can win here. That's 3 poison units already, so we're gonna fold. But this was not beatable. Even if I was sparing up the gold here, I wouldn't be able to beat this. Get another rock type. Okay, we have Aaron, Trico. Definitely want the Aaron here. See the ad picks, no rock types added. Oh. I mean, if we lose here, then I might just go for some more digging. We have a non-evolution board, so we're pretty weak at this point. Do I want to play for this little bug? I mean, there is a chance. Might want to lock it in. Potentially playing it for the event that the rock bug is added on the epic slot. I'm not adding the launcher here. That is not my interest. I think it's just the Natu here. All right. They did not add any rock type units. It will be a regular kind of rock type team that we're aiming at. We see a psychic team in the making. This is not good for us. It counters us pretty well. I also added Natu to this carousel. Take a look at Strongdong's team. Gonna be tough to actually play with these items. I can also think about leaning into ice. Ice would counter psychic pretty good, and if we get our hands on a rocky helmet somewhat, then sticky barb is also kind of the play. So maybe this is the out for this. We get a paddle swine though. Yeah, I might want to try this actually. Okay. Well, ice puddles are already taken. I can still play this paddle swine. It's a good holder for wait, there is a Sorok. This is actually better. That's straight up better. We're not hitting the light region though. Let's check the light spot. It's fine. 4 rock. I mean, that's pretty much helping. Man, Neckley is fucking slow. At least the Leiron. Maybe we want to lean into light. There is lots of light ad picks. So there is this little fellow in the uncommon slot, Chinchu. Then we have a Tadbulb. And also the other one. I mean, we can go for a Tress, but is there any bugs added that are interesting enough to... Not really. So I'm probably not doing that. Bonsly added, yeah, that's and also the Carbink. There is very good ad picks for a rock in the epic slot. Thanks TLS for the reminder. We still don't have a Graveler to this point. It's actually insane. I don't build the Forest Tress. I don't think I'll ever play it with the ads that we see. Oh, it's fucking insane. Wait, can we win here? That would be really cool. Oh, I don't think so. Just not evolved enough. Okay. I have... I think it's this. For a green orb here. Can we please hit an evolution here? Or like the unit I'm searching for? That would be huge. Okay. We don't find anything. Actually crazy that we have to play for a Graveler on these, for a Geodude on these items. Guess we are leaning more into light than we do lean into rock. Voodoo for rock monster with Pupitar. Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's do a level up. See if we can hit anything. Okay, even more light units. Like not hitting anything here really sus. Yeah, I don't need the Neckley evolution, that's a waste of money. Colette is not good. Don't think we ever need this. I mean, 4 light is kind of cool to have, but are we really playing for a Geodude on stage 13? What the fuck? I need a replacement. Right now. Okay, after this. Fomantis is probably not the play. We would get we get light 5 from it. But we don't have the synergies active other than light. So I think I'll sell it. It's also a melee unit. We have to put it on a light spot to actually get a use out of it. And the light spot is in the back. I don't think this is the play here. So let's say goodbye to you. We also have Finneon. Another one. Ooh, that's Hisuian Crowliv. And there we go. That's the one that we are searching for. Oh yes. That works. Okay. All right. So we have 3 Sunstones that increase the health regeneration of my units by 5 HP every 2 seconds. So that's 15 HP per second. And yeah, a good front row. I think we're on a good spot here. There is the option to play for Fire 3, but it's not better than Knuckles tag. I'm not sure if I want to play Light 3. It would give us PP regeneration, so it might be worth it. We have monsters active that helps against area here. Alright, area. Lycan Rock is an option, says Salazar. Thanks for joining in. That's a good idea. But it's rather unlikely that we hit it. And because it's a wild Pokemon. Thanks for the reminder anyways. Oh, fuck it. Oh no, fuck man. Got the black glasses here that I really don't need. Yeah man. I mean, Scope Lens is not the worst item, I guess, but I think I want to wait after Tower Duo to see my other components, so that I don't have to use the recycling ticket too early. We could make an Aqua Egg though, by recrafting the green orb, which doesn't make too much sense at all anyways. So we could make like Aqua Egg, Soju, and the Smoke Ball. Smoke Ball is kinda okay-ish. We should check RT real quick. I can't reach 30 anyways. Okay, the Chat Shell. Oh, we found the Roggin Roller, guys. This unit is helping a lot. We get like 3, so PP for Sorok. I mean, let's do it. Really want to win here. Say goodbye to the RT units. That's an interesting build on the Mantine. Never seen this before. Should be able to take these 3 down. We have a lot of defense. Do we ever play the Shallows? I don't think so, right? It's a good Pokemon, but I think Evolved Hisuian Growlithe is also very good. And by the time we see like the Shallows evolution, I might also have an Arcanine. Or like Light 4, which is probably better. We love the Roller, yes, yes. It's definitely a really good addition to the team here. Like playing for T-Tar with Solrock is, I think, the easiest way of succeeding with this type, with the rock type. Light is such a good addition for PP gain on the Solrock. And you get to have the Sunstones because of the weather. Zenith. Or we get Drought or Zenith. Yeah, Bobtar is annoying, but it's not my fault if they implement it. I'll play it. I lost against them a lot. We go for a monster rock type portal. Zenith is also plus 20% healing, says Scant. So we have protective pads as a last item. We see Terrakion, Cresselia, and also Necrozma. Necrozma would have been a good idea to give the items to, but we missed on that chance by using the recycling ticket earlier. But I think it's okay, it's okay. We're going for the long run anyways. So yeah, we can still go for Necrozma, I guess. Give it like a protective pads. It's not bad. And then we get new items for it. I think that's the play here. Alright. Could be that the Ultra Necrozma is a bit slow at damage dealing. I think we're losing some rounds here now. Yeah, doesn't look too good. Not playing for the Growlithe, I think. Oh, that's a Rhyhorn. We need another monster. This is 12 for 14. Should be a little bit better. 160. I mean, yeah, I guess we can play it for the monster stacks. We need another monster here. Maybe instead of light. I could imagine to go without the Lampent here. For the opportunity to go for monster 4. Oh, we're melting against the Urshifu 4. Bonsly Evo, yeah, it's very hard to hit. I think Sudowoodo would be a very good fit, but I don't think we can get our hands on it in time. Hate these items. These items are doing nothing for us. Guess you get a muscle band. No, what is Fossil even doing on Necrozma? Would you give it some extra HP and base attack? What are we doing here? Guess the best option is to roll for a monster and replace the Lampent next turn. I really did a bad decision when using the recycling ticket, I think. Yeah. We're even losing against this team here with a Thwacky. Maybe we should roll down for a Tita right now to have a chance. Oh wait, this is a good unit. This could also work, but maybe if we get a Psy Stone that could work. There's a Cursula. Yeah, we don't get a Psy Stone in time, really. Yeah, fuck this. Necrozma was kind of a bad idea. I guess without item it's not doing too much. Yeah, there's a Rhydon on this team. We also need this unit. Now we get a Smooth Rock. Guess we're looking for the last one before we are out of the game. Maybe it's still a good idea to play the Sorok on the light spot. I think like Necrozma is just not doing anything here. Yeah. And then like, yeah, something like this. Yeah, not hitting it. Fuck, man. This sucks. We're out of the game. Fuck. Very, very low roll. 70 rolls, no T-Tar. We had the most rolls from all the players. Yeah, we did not hit stuff in time. It was a very low roll game. Other than hitting a Sorok and the right items, we don't really had any luck in this game. Yeah, the T20 was on me though. I mean, Barbtar is Barbtar, right? Or just Barbtar things. I'm getting contested, I'm getting countered in high elo, that's fine. Barbtar just is a known comp, and if you're not playing like that, you're gonna donate a victory to the Barbtar player. It's fine. Can we get another game in time? Funny enough, I really don't have much success in playing Barbtar. It's a rather easy comp to play, but whenever I try my hands on it, I feel like I low rolled the fuck out of the game. Yeah, every opponent has pads and spell builds. I think that's because I decided way too early to play this comp, so everyone knew exactly what I was up to, and then they decided to just counter it. Sorry, just joined, but what are Barbtar counters? I'm in low elo and get rolled a lot by it. Yeah, you can, so there is items and there is units that can counter it, and also some synergies that are good against it. So to counter Barbtar, you can try to negate the effects of Sticky Barb. This is possible by slamming a protective pads on a unit that will get jumped by the Pubitar, so that it is not retaliated. So let's take a look at this item real quick. So Barbtar players are playing with the Sticky Barb, right? When struck by an attack at melee range, deal 3 plus 15 of defense as retaliation true damage, right? So retaliation, right? That's the keyword. And to not get retaliated, you need the protective pads. Holder deals double damage against units with shield and is protected from recoil and retaliation effects. There is the keyword again. So you get protection. You need this on a unit that is your carry. So it could be a caster type, it could be a AD carry type. Both working with these items to counter it. And then you can also try to counter the Shell Bell. Like the Shell Bell is the other part of the combo that Barbtar players are utilizing. So Shell Bell regenerates the user for 33% of all damage inflicted. So this is like a healing effect, and you can just play a Sticky Barb yourself because it inflicts wounding. And wounding means that all healing is reduced by 50%. I think no, actually it prevents healing from any source. Here is the wiki. So the Barbtar player is not able to get its life back when you wound it. Wounding is also the effect of wild. So wild Pokemon are only found during PvE. Their attacks have 25% chance to inflict wound for 3 seconds. So it's a luck-based effect, side effect of all physical attacks, auto attacks, and they inflict wounding. This is something you can do, but I wouldn't recommend playing wild exactly because it's a pretty physical based comp. You need to better utilize other synergies. I would recommend playing for either Poison or a Psychic comp. Psychic has a very good matchup into Barbtar comps. You want to burst down the Pubitar player. If he does not play for an AV, you have good chances to one-shot the Pubitar when it enters your backline. You just have to cast a big spell on it and then it's pretty over. Yeah, steel is also a very good counter, that's true TLS, because steel provides the team with a true damage conversion of attack damage, right? So everything that is attack related, so like physical attacks, are getting converted into true damage, so they ignore armor in the sense of defense stat. So the rock synergy is pretty much ignored by the fact that you play for steel. That's a really good counter. You can probably play for Ghost too, because it inflicts a curse that is reducing defense, and also the enemy with the highest attack loses 20% of it and is paralyzed, so it's getting slowed down. Or like the Curse of Fate, all the strongest enemy is cursed and will be KO'd after 8 seconds. Now that is always something that you can keep in mind to counter like a strategy that is revolving around one carry that uses 3 items. That the curses will jump onto the unit with the most items that is also costing the most. So it's probably the legendary that will get targeted down by the curse when it has 3 items on it. And that is very eye-opening. Haven't played Psy and Steel yet, good time to try. Yeah, I would recommend only playing for Steel after you get a nice Steel unique pick. I don't recommend playing Steel in the early game, because early Steel type teams are very weak. You kinda want to play Red Orb in a Steel type comp. You also wanna utilize on an RT splash and maybe get to work a Flame Orb plus Magmarizer, or Flame Orb plus Cooking Pot if you get like Sinistea. You can play for Gourmet maybe as a side synergy in Steel. Gimmighoul is a very good holder of items like Muscle, Band, Shell Bell, maybe even Stardust. Can play a Soldier on it. Items like these work on this unit. This is probably the best Steel type unit. I'm also a fan of Klefki. Even Skarmory is pretty strong. Just make sure that it is bulky enough to survive some attacks. Shiny Charm is an underrated item in Steel. It provides you the time that Steel needs to burst down enemies. And makes you way tougher to deal with. So items like these, and you put them on stuff like an evolved Killadine in the early game that you combine with another fighting type, and then you just roll the enemies in the early game with an evolved Killadine, maybe on a Muscle Band that you can later use on a Gimmighoul. So the idea is to get a healthy early game and then pivot into Steel with these items. It's actually very fun to do like a Steel type game. I would enjoy it if I get to play it right now. Can't play the other lobbies when I'm at 1300. Maybe we get another game. That would be nice. TLS likes to try Shedinja for real once in his lifetime. Oh yeah, Shedinja is such a cool Pokemon. So we're talking about the bug Pokemon that is in AdPick. Shedinja evolves out of a Nincada. So if you get your hands on 3 Nincadas, you not only get Ninjask, but you also get Shedinja when you have a bank space free. And the Shedinja is a very interesting Pokemon. It has a passive that blocks 20%, blocks 20 damage on every hit received. So to actually get this Pokemon down, you need at least have an attack that deals 21 damage, so you get to deal 1 damage on it. Right? So every attack gets reduced by 20 damage. So it's actually only possible to burst this thing down with an ability or some very big AD carry. And you can combine this with things like Rocky Helmet or Assault Vest to make the life of the opponent even harder. So Shedinja is very hard to deal with. And if you get this thing cloned from bug synergies, you get 2 of them. You just need to remember to give it some items so that it actually gets the priority to get cloned. It's a very, very good Pokemon in Ghost type comms. If you get to a point where you can have a Shed Shell from RT Synergy, for example, by playing Ghost, the Steel RT Ghost that is Dual Blade, and maybe like, let me see the other RT, like the Shuppet. Like you need to check your RT item to do this. Like you can have Sinistea as an ad pick, you can have Shuppet. And then you go Honage, that's the regular pool unit, and combine it with one of those ad picks. It could also be Golett. And if it's a Shad Shell and the Nincada is added, then you can play for a Shedinja in a Ghost type comp and give it some very tanky stuff. That will grant you the ability to tank forever, literally. And you can apply the curses from Ghost 8 synergy that is needing 8 seconds to trigger a KO. This is very strong. So you kind of wall the enemy with the Shedinja. Yeah, that's exactly. TLS, you make it tanky and unkillable in a Ghost comp. Yes. It could also be a very nice tank in combination with a big backline in bug type comps. I'm thinking of the regular pool unit Volcarena. Oh, it's actually it's a regional. So you need to hit a fire type region or a bug type region to actually get your hands on this unit. And then you give it like a big crit set, and this gets a big tanky set. And then you have probably enough time to take the enemies down with the Volcarena. And think about Genesect also in the backline. So like 4 bugs that are shooting the enemies. So this could be a very nice bug type angle if you get your hands on all 3 of them. Plus like a Wurmple or Silcoon. and some other stuff. That's a way to make bugs playable. But what you can also do with Ninkada is playing it in an amorphous comp, and I think that's the real deal. So I saw this in high elo. I never tried this myself because I think it's a very rare angle. But bugs in Amorph are very, very good, since every copy of your bug also gets the amorphous buffs. So you kind of want this guy to be added in. That's the starting point for including bugs in amorphous, right? And then there is another bug that is also amorphous. You also need this. And then you want like this. Let's see if there are other... Okay, and if you are really lucky, you also get this guy. So you need to play for baby 3 in order to actually achieve this situation. And you kind of want the ghost. Alright, and then maybe we can go with without this then. And what you then do is adding more synergies to the team. Let's think about regular pool units. There is a ghost type. Another ghost type. You kind of want more synergies, so I'm not sure if actually this Haunter is a good idea. But yeah, ghosts, not necessarily ghosts. Maybe there is an angle where you can play for poison. Like with this guy, this is a very good unit. Maybe you get a Shed Shell and then put Shed Shell on another unit so that you don't have to play for 3 bucks. Or like 4 bucks, then you just need to play for 3 real bucks and one gets the Shed Shell to get a 4th buck. No. Let's see, legendaries that fit. Like Nihilego maybe. And the Slugma. And then you go for stones that you always want. And build like either like a ice stone, which is probably always good. You can use it on the meta pod and the mid game. Go like this maybe. You try to implement more and more synergies, right? There is an angle. I think that's a pretty good idea to implement Amorphous. Also, like one of the strongest bug in Amorphous is probably this guy, Golisopod. It gives you a lot of synergies and it comes with the monster typing. Monster typing is kinda very interesting, since you can stack up with the attack speed you get from Amorphous. The monsters get insanely good. What is the other monster here? What the fuck? Ah, okay, it's the Grimer. Kumi Vibrava. Yeah. Dragon 3 might be interesting here. I mean, What is the unique even? Like you can play off from a Naga Nadel so that you don't need too much poison. And play for the dragons that are also amorphous. So like the Sligu. Ibrava, you say? True. Ah, okay, because it's a bug type, that's what you mean. So you don't need to hit. Well, I'm not really good at amorphous, but there's definitely options that you can play off. Some crazy teams possible. Also, I'd like to try an insane spell build. Galissopod that OHKOs everything with first impression and gets monster stacks. Oh, okay. Never tried this before, but definitely an interesting idea. Also, I don't think I ever saw this in action. Okay, it seems like we get to play another game soon. There we go. Crisp is joining. Hey, Rokov Kapaltra. Here to learn. I'm so bad. Every time I creep back over 1k, I'm back down to 950-ish in 4 or 5 games. Yeah, it has a steep learning curve. There's lots of Pokemon in this game. I'll recommend to try vertical synergies first. And if you're not succeeding with one of them, then just try the next. And if you're feeling comfortable with one synergy, try the next. It's just a learning by doing. And I think the most important thing to look at are the items. You have to remember the items that are good on tanks. You have to remember items that are good on AD carries, on spell carries. So in identifying good item sets is very important to actually gain elo. I should tell him to spam Barbtar, says Philosophia Reddit. I wouldn't recommend doing so. It's a rather narrow strategy and you always build the same kind of. And it really doesn't work for any other comp. So this particular set of items is not really working in any other comp. So like Barbtar is not a very noob friendly strategy if you say so. It is not really helping you with other synergies, I would argue. Hello, this is Hasslord, playing with you another game of Pokemon Auto Chess. Let's try to 2-star the Gumi and go for an Amorphous 7 board. We just did the theory, now we want to make this reality. Let's see the region that we hit. I guess we can play off of this. Yeah, we don't want to do this. It's very noob friendly, but it doesn't help you understand the game. Yeah, I mean, it's noob friendly in a way that you can just spam it and then you will gain some elo, but as soon as you want to try any other comp, like Barbtar won't help you learn them, or you might just lose your elo again by trying for other comps while building the same items. Okay, so why did I sell the Azurill here? Well, that was not really smart of me. Okay, we can start digging, possibly. Like when playing when planning to play Amorphous, you wanna start with the digging and in the early rounds. I think this could work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just keeping some more options here. So it's either dragon or amorphous. Let's go for crit set. I think we'll lose the first few rounds. We have a really weak team. Not a biggie though. Okay, no crit item. Not ideal. Either this or this. They added amorphous unit. Going for a revive, I think. Okay, we're in for a loss streak here, and we're about to make some money by selling these 3. They added Scavillion. Oh my god. They also added the Lechonk, so there will be gourmet players. And they will be bursty. So we definitely need something to stop the slaughter. I think revive is actually a good thing to have. Yeah, not the craziest start ever. We are playing for a loss streak. We get some extra money by building up a lose streak. Oh, we actually lost the losing streak because this player decides to open for it. Oh god. I'm a bit screwed now. I think I'll sell the KDP here to make some money. Oh, damn it. Yeah, this is high elo. You want to play for a lose streak and then you get scooped by one player that decides to not even go for one unit on his field because he's even more hardcore. TLS says a Morph Scavillion is very possible, or Dragon if you get Apple. Okay, we just barely win against this baby team. Oh, we get a Steel type gem. That is interesting for Amorphous, since we want to play for a dual plate. Not want to build the Graveler here, I don't think so. You get the full build. Well, actually we can. Let's do it like this. Maybe we can get some more wins here. Wait, I can even continue digging. Like this. It's not even bad. We bursted down the most important unit here. So this is actually looking like a win. There we go. That's a rather good start. So we could... so after that, the first loss, we built up 3 victories in a row. So we are now sitting on a win streak. And we just lost 10 HP in the early game, which is a very comfortable spot to play off for Amorphous. We got some ad picks, or at least like one. And we did have we did find a steel gem. This is not looking bad, and we can continue digging. So, not bad at all. There shouldn't be a problem beating that Gyarados, since we have a Graveler in the team that deals double damage against flying types with its ability Rock Slide. There we go. I might want to pick this up. A Knuckly, there is a Clang. There is one Amorphous Portal that probably gets snagged. Yeah, I thought this would happen. Let's go Steel. We have the Steel type gem, we have a crit set, maybe Steel is not as bad as everyone says. We also get a Poison gem. Holy shit. So let me think, are there fossil ads? There are. This one. Kabuto. We see Skizor. Never tried this unit before, but we also see Gimmighoul. I mean, Gimmighoul kinda cool here. Do we have anything to cope here? I mean, we could go Skizor, but we need a Caterpie to actually get the copy of it. I think we want this instead. Like this maybe? I don't have items for this dude. This is not good. Maybe we get some items next turn. We need some tanky stuff. I'm also thinking about giving it the white lens. This could be Stardust. Stardust. Yeah, I guess Stardust works for now. Rock. We have a lot of synergies going on, so maybe this helps us. It's a very interesting angle. It's not something that you can play easily. You have to really think about what you add to the team. This Graveler is not doing any damage. Huh. I have a silver dojo ticket. Yeah, I'ma just go for a Wonder Box on my Gimmighoul. Just need a Tempo Slam here to actually make this unit work and generate some money with it. So it's all about RNG, but I think that's our best bet here to actually make this unit work. We just don't have the items for it, so we kind of rely on some random effect. think it doesn't look too bad. But I think we also want to put the units in front so that we actually get to play the game. These are very slow. I also want to know which one is my RT item. I went for a Clang. If you use a dojo ticket on a Ditto, does it keep the stat boost after you use them to gain a copy of them on Ask Somewhere? It works like that. You get the stats on the Ditto, but when you create a copy of another unit, it won't get the stats of the dojo ticket. So it is not working on a Ditto, unfortunately. Could go for a Jigglypuff, but I don't think this is actually a good idea. Oh, we can try this. Oh, that's 4 steel, by the way. It's not even bad. Might be stronger than the other thing. Let's try this for a moment. Okay, we get some money here. Playing for steel. Okay, we're losing against an Abra because it was not targeted at all, so it could crit throughout the game. So we're on 5 steel already. We can probably just play for 6 steel here. Keep on digging. That's a steel type team now. Pretty interesting. That we get the metal code from RT2 is a big hint that we can play for steel, since there is a big overlap with RT and steel. Also, like, Snorrand is probably a very good holder for these items in the mid game. I'll try to end the digging process with the Graveler and then probably transfer the items. There's another steel unit. We get 10 gold out of this hold. I think we can stop here. Like this. And with the ghost inclusion. Oh yeah, this is making a lot of sense now. Wait, we just lost the ghost again. Okay, that's 7 ghost. But I think 8 steel's probably more worth it. Next item I think is this. I'll keep the good ghost. Sell the rest. My team is not evolved, that's the big problem. And also this Snorrand is not a steel type, so we cannot really use it. I think Snorrand is not the play here. We actually need a steel type unit to hold these items. There's a Porygon. We can make Porygon a steel type. It's pretty tricky. Yeah, I don't think it's this unit either. Gholdengo can stay unevolved, that's not a big deal. I do like it when Goldango stays unevolved. Oh fuck you, man. I wanted this. Now I have to play for a Flame Orb, which is also good. Tinker is a good unit, but it's still no ranged unit. Maybe I can just find an Elekid here. That's another ghost unit that we can play off. RT4. What the fuck? We want this on you. Okay. I don't think it's ever Tinamul. Could be Ghastly. Yeah, let's do Ghastly. Play it later instead of the Porygon. That's definitely better. Okay. Oh, what a crazy angle. No, we don't need to evolve the Gimme Ghoul, it's just a money generator. As soon as it evolves, it doesn't generate money again. The evolution is just not worth it. You need the money to build the team and it's all good. We lose too many rounds, that's the problem. We lack some important units. Whatever. Okay, so the idea is to hit Genesect and put items from Sobble on Genesect. Yeah, I don't think Tinker comes into my team. I might be wrong though, because Sation is also a possible unit that we can play around. Get a Kingdrock, Metal Coat and Steel Jam, quite lucky. I was working for it, it's not lucky. We sacrificed a bunch of life for this setup, so hopefully it all comes together now. Heatron. I guess this works on the items from Sobble. It's not a Genesect though. Not very happy about this. I mean, what can we do? It's a steel type, so we got a lot of extra damage on it. Now we spent the last remaining gold. So we can do this probably. See how far we get with this. And we will eventually get the Haunter, right? So that replaces our Porygon. And we get to play Ghost 4. There we go. It's probably good on the Fuecoco, but I want to put it on the Haunter because it deals a lot of damage with this. We get to double the AD, the base AD. That's 32 times 2. That's 64 damage. Yeah, we're melting this Raikou right there. Yeah, I think we got a good angle here for the late game. I don't know if I want to play the Varoom necessarily. I guess we have to. Is it the Varoom region? Yes, it is. What's my last item? No ID item here. Just going for a Soldew. I would love to put an AD item on Haunter. Soldew can be placed on another carry, maybe for a Corco. We have to roll down another one. Like another time here, I think. Yeah, when I hit Fuecoco, I'll stop. There we go. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Oh god. The Mewtwo just cleared my team. The Hoopa had a shiny charm on it and it jumped into my team. My whole team focused down the Hoopa, but it was not dying because of the shiny charm. So yeah, this is not ideal kind of situation to be in. Oh, this is not okay. This was fucking unlucky. We even slowed his Drizzile down with the curses, but it just did nothing. And then he got lucky with the crits. It's not even a good crit setup. It's a Razor Claw crit setup. I don't know what just happened here. This is not okay. Like, look at the item on Volcanion. It's making me sick that we lost here. And this, I don't know what just happened here. This is not okay. It was very unlucky targeting from Drizzile. Magneton away for RG4, yeah, that could have been the move. What a hassle for this result, what the fuck. Very unlucky game. Like the two last rounds were fucking unlucky. I don't know, like these teams are not looking too crazy, but look at this player. He's only playing for 7 units and he's on 2nd place. Yeah, I don't get it. Very awkward RNG in these fights. Yeah, Heatran sucks. Definitely was the low roll of the day today. Heatran is such a fraud. Holy shit. We even had the fucking scope lens on it, but it was not casting at all. Man, Heatran sucks. Holy shit. What was the other options? We could have had a spell crit set on any other option here. Well, there's lots of low roll steel units. Maybe I should have go for the RT portal. Since we already had a metal code, it would be very easy to actually implement an RT unit. Think like there is few options in RT, fewer options, and then we have a better chance at obtaining the Genesect when in comparison to the steel types. You mean like a ghost pivot from there? I don't know. I was really unhappy with the set that we got on Gimmighoul. Yeah, I think maybe it was not the play to pick the Gimmighoul in the mid game. I was just hoping to get better components like a muscle band. And then we decided to craft the Stardust. Man, even a shiny charm would have been good. Yo, hey dad. Watching one of your WOTs right now. Live. Yes, I am. Man, this sucks. Holy shit. But Heatran is such a low roll, holy man. Nice, we get a game in time. Alright. Shoutouts to Shizno Sanjuro, Protagonist, A-Patches, Matthias Oliveira, Bungishead, Dead, and Salazar. There are some very high quality players in this one. I'll have to wait for the Bungishead. Shizno Sanjuro is also watching. I'm high quality barb top player, says Philosophia Reddit. Philosophia Reddit, what is your in-game nick? Are you playing with me in this lobby? You actually got my name correct too. Shizno Sanjuro. Nice. It's a very nice nickname. Oh, Philosophia Reddit is dead. Ah. Oh, it's the normal type guy. He's actually always competing with me when I play for normal synergy. And he's better at it. That's the main point. Okay, let's go, let's go. Hello, this is Hasslord playing with you another round of Pokemon Auto Chess. There's 2 Poliwags. I guess I'll go for the water. Yeah. Oh, there's actually no water in here. We got the Mudkip region though, that's good. So it's either like a spoon that we can use in a water type comp or like a possibility of a water stone granted by the Eevee. Yeah, I think it could be water into dragons here, pretty much. That's a good starting point. Let's see if we hit a mystical water. We don't. Okay, we get a Bacon, that's the second dragon. There is a Tinamo in this region, so a possible Amorphous pivot is forming. We have a stone, which is always nice to have in Amorphous comps. We don't need these guys though. Alright, we do find the water. And we get to evolve the Poliwhirl. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I can't make 10 gold here without selling the Bacon. Do we sell the Bacon? I guess I get it back, right? Yeah, we get it back. Come on. Let's do it. Oh, we get a Horsey instead. That's even better. Let's go for a big front line. That's a Rocky Helmet. So we get Sliggoo, we get Horsey, and we get Waterstone. That's a Vaporeon. Earn 200 gold. We need to play for Horsey here to get Water 3 active, and now we can start to fish for carbs. So mission order level up, reach level 9, earn 200 gold, and evolve is not doable. I think it's either 200 gold or this. Let's take the 200 gold quest. It's fine. We should win the first round with this setup. Maybe not, it's Datch. Fuck. But he has a muscle band without Shell Bell, so we have a chance. But it's a rather small chance. Oh wait, we do damage maybe? No? Ah, we don't get to cast another time. Damn. Okay. Very well done. But it's only the first fight, so we're now back with a Sliggoo, so we should be in a way better spot now. Yeah, let's I think we should work on a crit set right now. It's pretty good. If he goes for a muscle band, then we just counter him by big bursts from a crit caster. Yeah. Or it's a revive. It could be the revive. I really don't want to add the Sinistee kind of. Yeah, let's not do that. I don't want to play against crazy Sinistee Capsicid comms. Capsicid is also added, oh my god. Yeah, I'm also not down for this unit. Alright, so looks better than expected. We imprison the Igglypuff because it's such a strong normal unit. I think Dad is looking for it. Yeah, he's already looking for an Igglypuff. He wants to integrate sound too, that is my guess. He has a Big Eater Bell to profit from sound. He's doing a great job. But I'm making his normal life a little bit harder by imprisoning the Igglypuff for 1 turn. I set it free as soon as I win this round though. So you get it in the next shop I guess. Hope you get it, Datch. There it is. Search for it, you will get it. Okay, we get a horsey donated from the fishing. That is nice from you, PAC gods. Yeah, we're in a pretty comfortable spot. We do have a front line, the back line is also present. We don't have aggressive items though. That's something that we can work on. Shizno Zanjuro is playing for Baltar, it seems. But I'm not sure why he went for those items. He's definitely in for a win streak, it seems. So he leveled up for this win. Let's see, like he is on 30 gold right now. And we are on pretty much 50 gold. So he tanked an economy to win streak, which is a good trade-off. As long as you can win. So Miracle Seed. What are we looking for here? I think I still want the revive over the King Drug. So yeah, we can probably start with some kind of crit set. Okay, I'll sell the Silicobra here, pretty much, yeah, and go for the Charmander. We're losing against the Pikachu. Yeah, I mean, it's a very good early game unit. That's fine. But he's also not having a full set on the Pikachu. Okay, instead of a card we get a fucking Remoraid, man. Fuck this. Okay, dragons. So if we don't get a Dragon Portal here, I'll just lean into Aquatic. If I don't get Aquatic, I will go for Ghost. If I don't get Ghost, I go for a Morph. We have very good options here. And we have good items to be flexible enough. We do have a Water Stone though, so it's probably a better idea to go for Aquatic when we don't hit dragons. Aquatic has a good overlap with water. But it's no shame to play a Water Stone in a Ghost comp. If we have to. Get a Seadra. Oh, I think we get the Dragon Portal actually, so yeah, it's working. Okay, then it's a Seadra, I guess. Let's take a quick peek at the unique that we get. Oh, it's a Duraludon, and we can even make the item right now. This is super good. So we put in 2 RT units, get the artificial unit, evolve this thing, put them back, evolve this, and then we put in 4 dragons. And I want to go for level up, a little level up is never bad. Okay, we get this guy. 5 dragons, which is very good at this spot. But no items for Archaludon. We sell some stuff to make a bunch of money. Can we win against the Larvitar and a Sticky Barb? Yes. Sticky. Not sure if we want to play for that Horsey. No, we don't. We actually want to hit a Dano here. Dano would allow us to play for a crit set on the Dano. I think we have good chances at obtaining this unit. But we also need a lot of items for it, and it doesn't look like we get crit items here, which is bad. Jeez. Yeah, I think I want this first. Pats isn't bad, that's true. But actually, yeah, okay, Pats on Dano you mean? Yeah, that's true, that could work. We get an extra life here from the Vaporeon Revive, so maybe this helps us. It actually helps a lot. And so Vaporeon is able to boost the attack with its ability of all my team members. Oh, this is actually very close. I'm picking the Capsicid because I don't want to play against it. Okay, let's go for Pats. I think you have a point there, so that we can use the Miracle Seed as long as we hit the Dano. Okay, we get some carbs now, which is fine. Do some... Fuck it, we go for the level up right now. I want to Dano right now. Ah, fuck. Okay, it was put in because I had the level up. Very nice. Okay, now I also wanted to pinch. And another level up to implement Dragon. No, we actually need to sell the Vaporeon here and get the Vibrava. Or the Dano. And put the Water Stone on it. Losing against Thatch here because he actually hit the fucking Spinder, which is the best unit on these items. Fuck you, man. Not personally. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can also find the Vibrava in time. No. Fuck. Comfy Chestnut. That is also something, man. We do have a protective pants against the Rocky Helmet for later though. But this is fucking strong. Okay, let's put... Yeah, let's sell this. And see if we can... Which Pokemon is my holder here for these items? Not too happy with the items. Not too happy with the holders here. Probably the Vibrava. Or the Gumi, Sliggoo. I think I'll put it on Sliggoo because Sliggoo is the first Pokemon I will sell. And then we can put these items on a melee unit on the legendary carousel. Would like to slam this, but it's only worth it if we hit another classes. So I want to make sure that we actually hit this first. I like a stone in Archaludon. Yeah, I mean, if we put it on Archaludon, we have to sell it later on if we really want to use the water stone on a carry like Kyurem. So I don't want to put it on Archaludon. That's a mistake I made earlier in other games. I don't want to replicate this mistake. Going for a replacement Sliggoo here, pretty much. Huh, it doesn't look too good though, man. We also don't find the Dano. Maybe I should roll. Not having any items for Archaludon sucks, by the way. Oh, I think we'll lose here against the Relicanth. Oh, actually, we bursted it down with one Archaludon cast, so we have a chance. But the Pupitar is also gone. Very nice. Archaludon doing some work here. Sometimes this unit is actually powerful, but you have to be lucky with the spell casts. Yeah, I'm not playing for Jangmo-O. I don't think it's time to play for Jangmo-O here. Okay, let's see. Item for Archaludon that is good enough would be a charcoal. But the better option is the crit item for Dano. So now we are actually in a spot where it is a good idea to roll for the Dano. It's also one of the few moments where we have a bench for this to happen. So at least the Suedos should be possible, right? Yeah, I guess we take this. Given steel, right? It's not even bad. Holy shit. This is good. Steel 4 now. Archaludon is doing a lot of damage now. Okay. Have an extra life on Hisuian Sliggoo. Do I want to sell the Gibble? Thinking about it. Probably don't need it. I value the money over the evolution here because I'm not even sure if I want to play for Gibble in the end game. Gibble is only really worth it if you hit Regidrago. And the unevolved Pokemon can still dig, so I guess We don't need the evolution right now. It also is very costly to evolve this, so if you have better targets, then go for the better target. We could try to implement a Larvitar, but I don't think it's worth it. Can we one-shot this thing? Nope. So we might have a problem here. Yeah. Okay, we actually got him. I can't make 50, so I'm going for that Larvitar. Oh, we found a Dragon Gem, guys. What? This allows us to actually put in Larvitar right now and get Dark 3. I'm not sure if it's worth it right now. I would rather wait for the Dragon Portal to spawn and then decide if we want to play for the Larvitar. But it gives us a lot of flexibility. The thing is, with Dragonstone, the Dragon Gem is nice to have, but it's not granting you Dragon Stars. So if you play for 7 dragons with a Dragon Gem, then you are missing on stars. So actually your Dragon team synergy gets weaker. It's not that great. This is what I want to say, but it gives you some flexibility in building your team. So, okay. Okay, we just went for a portal that includes monsters. So there's a great chance that we see already Drago. That would be nice. Okay, we don't. Where's my dragon? Okay, Reshiram. Reshiram. Did we hit the... Yeah, we are still in the Dano region. Okay, we definitely go for the monster here. I think it's actually stronger. Yeah, let's do the level up to integrate it. So with the help of Hasslord, we also get monsters and dark.
It's full cool.
Yeah, nice man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I'm not getting back on track, I guess. Need to play for the stronger team here. Who gets this? Is it you? Let's do it on here. Oh, we just fulfilled the quest. We get some quest money now, so that we actually are able to level up with this. It is actually due. And where is my fucking Gyarados in this game? We never went under Water 3 and it's stage 24. With the cast, it's over. A stupid unit. Alright. Yeah, no luck with the legendary, and we did not get the Gyarados in time, nor did we hit the High Dragon. Also, I was interrupted by my toddler that I have to take care of now. So was not the ideal situation to actually play this game. I actually think Reshiram was way stronger here. It was just a hassle to keep the Gourmet active. It's just not working when you don't get the Applin at the unique stage. Even with the Dragon Gem, it was a hassle to do this. I think we had some good potential, but Gumi was also not the right thing to sell, but I did it anyways and lost my Steel 4, which I needed for Archaludon. Like, the best case scenario would have been to get a Dialga and get Steel 6. That would be good, but we just whiffed the legendary here pretty much, and then we also choose the wrong path for the late game. Also, the Water Stone was meaningless without the Gyarados. So, very unfortunate ending. Thanks for watching anyways. I'll end the stream right now. Yeah, Dragon Gem is really bad for Dragon teams. Bye bye.